Hello everybody. This is gonna be a Earth Spirit guide from minute 0 to 5. Alright guys, I basically want you to think about the enemy heroes. You're playing Earth Spirit, that means your hero is weak on the lane. You need to think about how to win the lane, if you can, or how to even out the lane. Like in my opinion, the best thing you can do is like tank up for your offlaner or pull the waves whenever you can. And block the small camp or pull the big camp when it's open. Alright, let's just watch my replay and I'm just gonna commentate what I think, what is good, what I do, and what I think is bad whenever I do it. Let's start. And then it's starting kind of passive. Like I'm thinking like, how the fuck did Dark Widow for my ward? And I'm like, okay, we lost. But at the end, you need to think about the game. I'm trying to harass the Dark Widow right there. It doesn't work. He's not even thinking about hitting me. He just wants to hit my centaur for some reason, wasting his time. I mean, Centaur's low, he kind of fucked up with his position, but it's fine. I'm getting the space to pull the wave and get a good laning position. Like, this is like the most important thing with Earth Spirit. You really want a good laning position and you want to try to pull whenever you can. Either big camp or the wave. Alright, let's see what I'm doing. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Centaur is getting harassed slightly, but he's not dying, luckily. You can see the wave is in a good position. I see a curry, I'm trying to kill it. It doesn't really work, but it's actually fine. The only problem we have right now is Centaur's HP, but he just needs a salve. But I think he's gonna be greedy, so we're gonna see what happens. Alright, I'm just chilling there, trying to get my level 2 whenever I can. Get some CS. Alright, this is like one big point of the laning stage, what you should always think about. Whenever you wanna pull, always do it on 50 seconds. This is like one of the biggest things you should always do. Because you can always block both camps, the small and the big one, or just the small. I recommend just blocking both. It's easier for yourself then. And you should always do that. Like whenever you play Earth Spirit, first thing you wanna aim for is pull the wave 50 seconds. That's like the biggest lane winner ever whenever you play Earth Spirit. Alright, let's see what happens here. Like on my view, it's basically right now I want to get level 2 and then I want to like give my centaur a good game. How do I do that? Pulling the waves. That's basically the plan for the entire lane. Alright, I'm level 2. I'm like, alright, I see 34 seconds, 2 minutes. I want to go pull, no matter what happens. But there's like an important thing you need to think about as well. I can see the wave here. I see that the Clinks is in a 1v1. And I can see that the Dark Willow is basically following me right now. That's the reason why I'm not pulling, because I don't want to get harassed out. But you always should still block the small camp. Like whenever you do this, you see your position on the wave is good. And the enemy 5 is like following you. You should always like try to dodge them. But you should still block the small camp. Am I gonna do it? I am, yeah. Alright, that's really good. The good part is I blocked the small. Dark Willow fucked up to block the big camp. But we're gonna have a big camp right now. This is like lane winning. Whenever you can get that, this is lane winning. Like we can see the Dark Willow. Centaur was forcing me to go. I'm also pinging. But like the right play right now is basically to not go. Because I can see the wave is pushing. My wave is moving here. And I have a big camp. Like the best thing I can do right now is basically just pull the wave. Let's see if I'm gonna do it. I am. It basically means we're gonna have a better lane position. No problems at fighting them. Whenever they come here, they're gonna maybe die. And we have an easier time. Like right now, I'm going. I know Dark Widow is weak on early levels. I see my wave right there. The only problem we have right now is that my centaur is not like catching this wave. Was gonna move into tower. Could be a mistake by myself, but also could be a mistake by the centaur. No need to put fingers on somebody though. Just try your best and look at yourself. The next important thing is that I'm still gonna block the small camp. As I said, it's one of the most important things. And I still got my big camp. Like my centaur is kinda horny for kills, but you don't really need to do that. The only thing you can do is like harass them sometimes, go on them, force some spells, and go back to pulling for Earth Spirit. You should always think about pulling, big camp, or wave. And whenever you did it, you can look around and go for a play on a different lane. Because your offlaner has like an easier time with the laning position. Plus the enemies are not gonna like fuck him up probably that hard. But like right now, if I look at this, I pull. I don't fuck it up obviously. But right now I could easily look for a play on any side. I'm not doing it because like I'm probably way too focused right now to just like try to win my lane. And also want to go on the Dark Willow because he's doing some random stuff. But I just fuck up. It happens. You just won the lane though. Like if you just look at the laning position, it's perfect. Like this is what you want as an Earth Spirit on your offlaner. Don't forget to block the big camp, even on minute 5, it doesn't matter. Just block it so you don't need to like deal with it whenever the 5 is pulling. And like right now, the laning position is perfect. They have nothing to pull. They need to click the centaur, they're gonna damage themselves. Centaur has a ring, he has a lot of regen, and he's totally fine. He's almost level 5, I'm level 2. I left him a lot of solo XP, obviously. This is like how you want to play the lane. Try to give your offlaner some like space, pull the waves. Just try like, with an Earth Spirit in pubs, I think you need to like think about like surviving. You don't need to think about killing. Just try to survive and get the best you can get. Try to play on the mistakes of your enemies. And if they fuck up, kill them. That's basically how you should play with a spirit in the lane. Like, whenever you go into a lane with the mindset, yo guys, I want to destroy them, probably does not work. It might work if you play with like a Viper or Razor or something like that. But other than that, just try to survive. It's the best thing you can do, and get the 50-50. That's already a great win with Earth Spirit. Alright, thanks for watching everybody. I really hope you liked the video. It's my first time, but if you want more of these, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And peace.